make yourself open to the gifts and the riches that the world wants to bestow on you, Capricorn. There's a new beginning, new job, new lifestyle, new money. Some of that is, the universe is trying to hand you that. There is a way in which your own power, your own confidence is being challenged at the beginning of October. Both of these cards are in reverse. And Two of Wands usually means confidence, personal power, boldness, feeling like you've got the world in the palm of your hands, feeling like the world is your oyster, being willing to take things on, receiving support. And Eight of Swords this is victim mentality. This is being surrounded by your own beliefs and not being able to break free of them. You can see in this card that she's by herself. There's no one holding her captive there. It's her beliefs about her situation and herself that are keeping her isolated and keeping her captive. She's staying there only because of her beliefs. She could actually walk away, cut her blinds on the swords, take off her blindfold, and walk right out of this. So with these two in reverse, there's some kind of real challenge to you believing in your own power, your own confidence, your own boldness. I'm going to ask you to consider what that might be. Why is it? Do you feel that you are enclosed by anything? If so, look at your own beliefs about the situation. Is there really anyone else there who's holding you? Do you have reason to doubt your confidence, your boldness, your personal power? Both of these in reverse say to me, you know, I'm doubting my personal power. I'm not feeling like powerlessness. So I want you to consider that at the beginning of October, Capricorn, and see what is it that's challenging your own confidence, courage, personal power. Because I get the sense that there may be a way in which you're not trusting your instincts with your decision making. Chariot in the upright position is all about making decisions based on instinct. You can see these crescent moons. That's about trusting your intuition. And he crosses the finish line every time. Chariot is all about having that focus, having that direction, victory, crossing the finish line, making decisions on the fly, knowing which way to go. So I'm going to say for you, Capricorn, that the way out of some of this doubt or fear or questioning your own power is really about trusting your intuition with your decision making. He balances things, left brain, right brain, analytic brain versus subconscious, irrational. He knows how to balance all those energies and make decisions on the fly. He trusts himself. Mostly because he relies on his intuition. So I'm going to encourage you, Capricorn, especially by the time mid-month hits, to start relying upon your intuition to make decisions. He's not in his mind so much. He's trusting his gut. So I think that if you can do more of that instead of second guessing yourself, which is what I'm getting here, that can improve things for you mid-month, Capricorn. I also see that you have a solid support system. This is friends, family, celebration, party, socializing. 3 hearts. These are people who are like-minded people. So this could be like collaborative artists. These could be people at your work. This could be your family. People who like you and support you. You're surrounded by that. So enjoy time celebrating, socializing, living it up. You're with people who love you. They're collecting their hearts around you. In the Rider-Waite, this is 3 women holding up the goblets and dancing. So it could be a good time mid-month to socialize and feel that support that's coming in for you. Along this axis, you've got new money, support, heart-centered support, and then success and victory. So that can be yours. You also have the access, though, if you fall into negative thinking, doubting your own worth, feeling like you have to hold on to everything. These are choices. You can experience either one of these. This card, 4 of Coins, I call this the Midas card. It's sort of like everything he touches turns to gold, but it's a scarcity. It ends up trapping him. He ends up being immobilized by it. There's a fear here that if I don't hold on to every last coin, I'm not going to have enough. And he uses money in such a way where it blocks his heart. So what this card says is to be flexible, open up. Let money not become your obsession, your focus. Let other things in, because he's got money on his mind, money on his heart, money on his lap. He's being overly focused on that. So try to let go of your fears regarding money. See, the real key with money is to have it come in and go out. So getting in that flow, it brings more money to you. Instead of like holding on to every last little bit, it's very stagnant. If you can think about this card, see how different these are, where this is the open hand receiving the money. It's not a clenched fist. It's not holding and grasping onto that coin. So that might be an image that helps you loosen up this energy. If you're feeling like I've got to hold on to every last cent in the middle of the month, that usually won't draw more money to you. Try opening up and being more flexible with it. This is Two of Cups in reverse. This is one of the best love affair cards. This is an exchange of hearts, sharing and coupledom. It's romantic. It is sweet. It's exchanging heart energy. In the reverse position, it's saying that you may not feel safe exchanging heart energy, saying what's on your heart, being vulnerable. And the sense I'm getting is that you might have felt powerless about something, victimized, and therefore you may be having reservations about sharing something that's on your heart. You may have a message of love that either you're wanting to share with someone or that's coming to you. But this is kind of like saying, I'm nervous about it, I'm resistant, I'm fearful, I'm, what's the word, gun shy, because of this, any sort of powerlessness, victimization that you may have experienced. But remember that this is only due to the beliefs. This is not real. She's not really anyone's captive. She's only staying there because she believes it to be so. So work on correcting that, Capricorn, and then this will correct, and there's a message of love for you at the end of the month. This is Seven of Cups, which is choices, which is, it can be fantasies, it can be, I sometimes call this card the Las Vegas card. There's all these glittering options in front of you. And I always say with this card, because there's this Neptunian fog that is like kind of hazy and making you not see things 100% as they are, be careful to do research on things. What you see is not necessarily what you get. Don't fall into fantasy or illusion when this card comes up. Don't chase after the glittering thing. Make sure that you know what you're getting. So that's a card of choices and making sure that you're clear, not seeing things through rose-colored glasses or seeing things through like this idealized fog. And then here you have victory. This is victory, success. It sometimes can be the rescuer, the person coming in on the white horse. You can see he's got this wreath of laurels, which means success and victory. I get the sense that you get it through your support, your social scene, your friends, your family, and that may be where the money comes in too. But you get the recognition, the status. This is like victory, victorious. Once you start trusting your instincts, trusting your own decision making, not falling for things that just appear glittery and are false, taking your time to make good decisions, you end up in a pretty victorious, recognized status position. And this is the winner of the race. This is who this guy becomes after running the race. This is when he's active doing it. This is when he's won. He's got that victory laurel. So I get the sense that you solve it by the end of the month, Capricorn. You got to trust your gut instincts. There's also, this Ten of Swords is wrapping something up. It's letting go of negative thinking. These are the same swords here that are entrapping this woman here. So the sense I get is at the beginning of the month, some false belief systems or negative belief systems limit you, make you feel drained of your own power, make you feel powerless or victimized. If you continue with that, or if you keep adding more to that, it'll eventually drain you completely. You can see this goes from 8 swords to 10 swords, and the 10 swords actually deplete the person. So this is coming to an end. This is 10 of Swords, so it's letting go of all these false beliefs. Swords represent mentality, so ideas, thoughts, beliefs. you can see that this is the end of that way of being. If any of this stuff resurfaces, feeling victimized, feeling, powerless, feeling in bondage, feeling stuck, captive, if that resurfaces towards the end of the month, you're gonna have to let that go. It's gonna deplete you if not. It's sort of like it always gets darkest before the dawn. So this is the end of a certain way of thinking. And then what comes after that is love comes in. This is the messenger of love. This could be a water sign person because it is cups energy, which represents heart and water. So it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But the message of Jack of Cups is it's someone who is centered in their heart. It's literally the messenger. He's got the Hermes winged helmet of the messenger god, or Mercury, and he's bringing you this goblet. So he has a message of love. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's very sensitive. He's very romantic. He's very heart-focused. So I get the sense that this comes about when you let go of any negative beliefs about things, and when whatever resistance to feeling vulnerable, feeling open, sharing your heart, when you can work through that, Capricorn, this is when this guy arrives.